Hello everyone, welcome back to the new video. So in the earlier video of the pointer we have seen regarding the basic introduction of the pointer. So in this video we still have some of the open question regarding the pointers. So I will try to clear all those questions. So let's start this video. So this is the second part of that previous pointers video. Now let's try to understand about the pointers used in the array. So suppose we have declared the array, and the declaration of the array in the C++ generally starts, right? So we have only the three elements 0, 1 and 2. So what happens in the memory, computer memory, so this particular variable is being allocated and this has been also allocated, and this it stores the garbage value. It can collect any value, but it will make the space available for all its indexes. If we try to print ARR of 2, suppose we have already stored this value -1, -2, -3, then what it will print? Okay, it needs to be 3 actually, because it has the size of 3. That's why it will range from 0 to 2. So it will print -3. What does this ARR of means? And we have this square brackets which is enclosing the index. Whenever the name of the array comes, it is actually a point. What it is pointing to? It is actually pointing to the first element of the array. We are reserving the space for that particular index. So this means it has some particular address which may be 1000. It has the address of suppose 2000. It cannot have the address 2000. It needs to be contiguous space which has been allocated to its all indexes. Teaser variable generally takes the 4 byte of the space. So next starting address is 1004 and next starting address is 1008. So this particular array element is pointing to the starting address of the first element. What is the starting address? Starting address is the 1000. So we can say that it is basically a pointer which is pointing to the start of the element which has the address of 1000. So suppose if we declare any pointer variable, which we already know that it is going to store the address of the variable. So we can say that it might be equal to this, right? And it is fine because p is a pointer of type integer. It can store the address of integer variable, and we also have an array which holds the integer variable. We can also know the ampersand operator which will give us the address. So this will also work fine. It will also give me the 1000 value, which is the address of its 0th element. So now p is also pointing to the same first element of the array, and we can also make use of the p index the all elements of this array. We can also do something like this. Which is the first element of the array, and it will print the -1. And if we do the similar case with array also, it will also print -1. These both are same. The array is just a pointer, and we use the asterisk operator to dereference it. So this is how we use the pointer in case of the array. We can have the two-dimensional array as well, which might be complex in the initial videos. I will try to take it in the later videos. We can have the pointer to the pointer as well, which is also called double pointer. We can also have the triple pointer as well. What is double pointer means? So we know that pointer is used to hold the address of a particular variable. What does this double pointer means? So we initialize the double pointer in the same manner. This is basically the double pointer. How this notation goes with its name is that it used to hold the address of the pointer, not the variable. That's the difference, only difference. How it will work, let's see. Suppose we have declared this particular pointer over there. We have the another pointer p2, and here we supply the address of a we have already declared same. Suppose we have declared this variable a is equals to 10, and here this address will be go to the p2, and the address of the p2 will be stored in p. What does it mean? So first we declared the variable a. Suppose it has the address of 1000, and it will store the value of 10. Now we have the variable of p2 which is storing the address of A, which is 1000. Suppose it is being created at the address 2000, and it is not necessary that a pointer needs to be at the contiguous space with the variable, because there is no correlation between them. The thing is that we have the variable P, which suppose it is created at the address 3000, and it will store the address of P2, which is 2000. Now we can reach directly to A from P. How? If we need to write to print A, we can use this notation. How? Because as I've already shared you that how this dereferencing of pointer works is that suppose we are standing over there, one asterisk means go inside and then try to see whatever address it is present, go over there and see what is the content present inside that address. So if I say I need to print star P, then it will give me the address of 1000. If I have to use the double asterisk, then this means that we are sitting over there. So we need to go to that address and we need to see what is present inside that address. So it is present 10. In that case, it print the answer of 10. This is how the double pointer works. So third thing which I need to talk about is the arithmetic operation in case of the pointers. P is a pointer which is holding the address of the variable A, which is the same variable of 10. Consider over there, in case of the P2, suppose this is P over there, right? So this is the pointer we have. Can we add this pointer with 2 or not? We can add the integer with the pointer also, and it will just give me the next address which is 2 bytes ahead of this pointer, and it will actually make sense. And we can also increment the pointer reach to its next position. So in case of the array, suppose we have this tree index which is storing the value of -1, -2 and -3. We have this particular ARR, and after using asterisk it will give me the first element of the array, which is -1. If I increment this particular pointer ARR, pointed to its next value, not the next byte, because it already know that how much space it is been taking as an integer, because its starting address is 1000, right, and its ending address is 1000. We know that ARR is actually pointing to this particular starting address of the element. If we are doing ARR plus, it needs to point to 1001, but we already know that integer takes the 4 byte of the space, and pointer, if we try to increment it, it will give me the next element rather than the next byte, because it does not make sense, as the integer variable itself will take the 4 byte to store its data. That's why it will give us the next element of the array. That thing is also covered. I will try to cover in the next video. Let's not make this video too long. I hope you really like this video of pointers second part. Let's end this video. Till then, bye bye.